Well, yes, Mark, and we have Ashish Chauhan ji with us. Sir, your initial reaction to the budget, and we also heard Prime Minister speaking and laying out all fine details of it. How would you lay out the fine details?
For me, I think there are three components of the budget which I like. One of them is the more money in the hands of the middle class by reducing tax. The second is ensuring that there is a momentum on infrastructure creation which continues, and third is the fiscal deficit in check to 4.4%. These three are in a way competing priorities. If you in any budget for any finance minister, if they want to reduce the fiscal deficit, then they need to increase taxes here. And of course, if they want to spend more money on infrastructure, then again the fiscal deficit goes up. So these three have been combined very beautifully. And for me, that is telling you that the government's tax buoyancy is there, and they have confidence that that continues. They will be able to collect more taxes going forward, despite a reduction in the income tax, which is going to give a huge amount of money in the hands of large number of people in the middle class, and some portion of that will go towards consumption, which will help companies which are in the consumer durables and consumer non-durable sector. For example, toothpaste, toothbrush, shampoo, and many other companies, or two-wheelers, four-wheelers, and TV and fridge-related companies. So those guys will see their sales increase, and some of the money left with the middle class might also go directly into the markets in terms of the savings. Whichever way it happens, it's going to basically help the markets, help the mutual funds and things like that. And at the same time, the control of fiscal deficit is a very difficult thing, easier said than done, because most governments have a tendency to spend more than they are able to earn, while as this government over last 10 years, and now this is the 11th year where they have controlled the fiscal deficit in like a hawk. And for me, this is, I think, achievement of Mr. Modi, that despite all the schemes that comes out, finally they control their fiscal deficit quite a lot. And the infrastructure build-up has picked up momentum, of course, this fiscal, that is last 2 quarters, due to the elections, they have not been able to spend. But still in this fiscal 24-25, they are going to spend, I think, 10.2 lakh crore, and next year they have budgeted for 11.2 lakh crore, which means the momentum on the infrastructure build continues. It will have a virtuous cycle being built up, because it's going to help demand for the goods like cement, steel, and whatever is required in infrastructure, as well as it will also give lots of jobs to the construction workers and engineers and many other vendors, and which will again increase the demand for consumer durable and consumer non-durable items. So that's where I think the overall virtuous cycle is being put in place by government in terms of building infrastructure, but in a more responsible way by keeping their deficit in control. And this time, I think they have given much more money in the hands of the middle class.
Okay, all right, sir. So a virtuous cycle has been created, and a very important point over here, Ashish Kumar sir has said that once you give that leeway to people, to a common person who's earning that much money, he will or she will definitely put it in markets or as an investment, and that can be seen as in return for them as well as the country to grow further and move towards more Viksit Bharat.